Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this senior girls basketball action here on Steve Pfeiffer's Little John Court. Want to thank ArcWest Communications, Arkansas Valley Insurance, Danville Medical Gifts and more, Cornwall Funeral Homes, Grandeur Fasteners, Down to Earth Landscaping, Chambers Bank, State Farm Insurance, and Chambers Memorial Hospital for making tonight's game possible. Between the visiting Lady Bulldogs from Waldron and your Lady Little Johns. Jump ball possession belongs to the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, Cadence Espinoza, number 1. Reagan Sanford is number 3. Jessica Ozuna is number 10. Summer Imperali is number 22. Haley Stidman is number 44. For the Lady Bulldogs. And for your Lady Little Johns on the floor, double zeros, Jalen Tolbert. Number 3 is Lydia Stanley. Number 5, Taylor Tippin. Addie Wright's number 20. And Hallie Rowell is number 22. That's your Lady Little Johns on the floor as we begin this senior girls basketball game. There comes Lydia Stanley up with the loose ball. Gives it off to Hallie Rowell. She pushes it down. Couldn't get her shot to go. Whistle and a foul. Going to be called against Hallie Rowell. That'll be her first team foul against the Lady Little Johns. Little Johns in a lady-to-lady defense. Traveling violation is the call against the Bulldogs. They turn it over. Lydia Stanley couldn't get her shot to go down. Reagan Sanford there for the rebound for the Lady Dogs. Lydia Stanley with the steal for the Lady Little Johns that pushes it down. Hallie Rowell shot up, no good. Draws the foul. She'll be at the free throw line for the Little Johns, shooting a pair of free throws. Jessica Ozuna picking up her first personal foul, first team foul against the Lady Bulldogs. Hallie Rowell at the free throw line for the Little Johns. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 1-0 is your score. Just under 6 minutes. 5:55 remaining. Steal by Addie Wright. Looks to push it down ahead to Lydia Stanley. Has her shot blocked, but Reagan Sanford standing out of bounds comes up with the loose ball. Turns it back, right back to the Lady Little Johns. Hallie Rowell drive, shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Taylor Tippin comes away with the loose ball out. Time out, Lady Little Johns. After the Lady Little John timeout, Addie Wright gets it into Taylor Tippin. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in this opening period. Jalen Tolbert comes up empty. Rebound comes off to the Lady Bulldogs. They break the press. Arkansas Valley Insurance is proud to be one of the sponsors of the Danville Lady Little Johns. They're a full-line independent insurance agency offering no-cost quotes on auto, home, business, farm, life, health, and bonds. They have offices in Danville, Boonville, Charleston, and Mena to serve you better. Their agents have been providing their customers with peace of mind for years and years, no matter how complicated their needs were. Find them on Facebook or at ArkansasValleyInsurance.com to see if they can save you money on your insurance needs. That's Arkansas Valley Insurance. Reagan Sanford knocked down a three-pointer for the Lady Bulldogs. They lead 3-1, 4 minutes, 18 seconds as they get ready to inbound it. There's a basket by Jessica Ozuna of the Lady Dogs. 5-1. The Lady Bulldogs leading. Holly Rao. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Taylor Tippins there. Gets the rebound and draws the foul. She'll be at the free throw line for the Lady Little Johns, shooting a pair. Reagan Sanford called for her first personal foul. Taylor Tipping knocking down both free throws for the Lady Little Johns. 2-point ball game, 5-3, 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in this opening period. Providing quality care for you and your family, Chamber Memorial Hospital's top priority. Medical care services are available using state-of-the-art equipment in such areas as mammography, laboratory, general surgery, and eye surgery. Chambers Memorial Hospital can also meet your outpatient therapy needs, whether they be sports-related injuries or rehabilitation to get you back to your normal activities. Chambers Memorial Hospital recognizes the importance of academic and athletic excellence and is a proud supporter of these Danville Lady Little Johns. Holly Rao pulls a string on a three. Battle for the rebound comes off to Lydia Stanley. She tries to get it back to Holly Rao. Backcourt violation. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in this opening period. 5-3 as the Lady Bulldogs look to get it in bounds. Holly Rao gets a hand on the pass, goes out of bounds, belongs to the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. Holly Rao with the steal, gives it over to Taylor Tippin. She looks to push it down the floor. Dishes to Lydia Stanley. Whistle and a foul on the floor. Reagan Sanford picking up her second personal foul for the Lady Bulldogs. Third team foul. Inbound pass comes to Lydia Stanley. Her shot no good. Rebound comes off to Summer Imperley of the Lady Bulldogs. Whistle on foul going to be called against Lydia Stanley. That will put Reagan Sanford at the free throw line for the Lady Bulldogs. Bianca Hanosa into the ball game, number 23 for the Lady Bulldogs. Reagan's second free throw off the back of the iron. Hallie Rowell with the rebound. 6-3 is your score. 1 minute 40 seconds remaining here in this opening period. Whistle and a foul going to be called against Summer and Pearly. That is her first. Fourth team foul against the Lady Bulldogs. Jalen Tolbert at the free throw line for your Lady Little Johns. Knocks the first of 2 free throws down. Makes it a 2-point ball game with that free throw. 6-4. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in this opening period. Hallie Rowell sneaks in there, gets the rebound off the missed free throw. She draws the foul. She'll be at the free throw line now as Haley Stidman picks up her first personal foul for the Lady Bulldogs. That's the 15th foul against Hallie, knocking down the first of 2 free throws. She'll try to tie the ball game at 6 with this free throw. Up and in, tied up at 6. A minute and 25 seconds remaining here in this first period. Taylor dipping. Called for the double dribble. Addie Wright comes out of there with it for the Lady Little Johns. Hallie Rowell, drive shot, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with the Lady Little Johns. Into the ball game, number 5, Molly Richmond. And number 10, Jessica Ozuna, back into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Hallie Rowell takes the inbound pass. Shot off the mark. Whistle and a foul is going to be called against Jalen Tolbert of the Lady Little Johns on the rebound. I believe Jalen picking up her first personal foul. Third team foul. We're down to 30 seconds remaining here in this opening period. Addie Wright with the steal. Ahead to Hallie Rowell. Whistle and a foul is going to be called against Molly Richmond of the Lady Dogs. 17 seconds as the Lady Little Johns inbound it. Addie Wright will be at the free throw line as that last foul was called on Bianca Hanosa. .1 seconds on the clock. Addie knocking down the first free throw, earning the bonus shot. Addie knocking down both free throws. 8-6 is your score. Long three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And we'll end the first period with the Lady Little Johns leading by 2, 8-6 over the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs will have the first possession as we begin this second period. They trail by 2, 8-6. On the floor for your Lady Bulldogs, number 3 is Reagan Sanford. Number 10, Jessica Ozuna. 44 is Haley Stidman. Number 5 is Molly Richmond. Number 23 is Bianca Hanosa. Lady Littlejohn's on the floor. Number 3, Lydia Stanley. Number 5, Taylor Tippin. 22 is Hallie Rowell. 00 is Jalen Tobert. And number 20 is Addie Rat. Jalen Tolbert with the drive kicks it out to Addie Rat. They'll set their offense back up. Addie Rat knocks down a three-pointer for the Lady Littlejohns. At 11-6, Lady Littlejohns leading. Lydia Stanley with the steal. They look to push it down. Taylor Tippin drive, kicks it out, swings it around. Lydia Stanley knocking down a three-pointer. Makes it 14-6 in favor of Littlejohns. Danville Medical Gifts and More has provided a variety of gifts and services since 2006 and encourages you to shop Danville first. They're the only durable medical equipment provider in Yell County, providing wheelchairs, hospital beds, walkers, personal products, and so much more. Their personal service is unmatched, and they will deliver and set up in your home free of charge. Their gift shop is your one-stop shop for Danville Littlejohn and Razorback apparel, as well as other variety of gift options. Their staff is both friendly and helpful, so what are you waiting for? Drop by for a visit. You will leave with a laugh and a smile. Michelle and the staff are proud supporters of the Danville Lady Littlejohns. Last foul called against Jalen Tolbert. Addie Wright called for the foul. Lady Dogs look to get it in. Sanford couldn't get her shot to go down. Loose ball comes off to the Lady Bulldogs. That's Stidman. Couldn't get her shot to go down. Lydia Stanley out with it. Pushes it down the floor. Addie Wright scoop shot up and in. 16-6. Lady Littlejohn's leading by 10. There's a drive by Cadence Espinoza. Shot off the board, makes it a 8-point ball game, 16-8. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in this second period. Pass inside, Taylor Tippin couldn't get her shot to go down. Sanford with the drive. Blocking foul called. Lydia Stanley. Picking up her second personal foul. 4 minutes, 7 seconds. Reagan Sanford at the free throw line, missing the first of 2 free throws. At the scorer's table. Thank you. Awaiting to come into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs is Bianca Hinosa. Next dead ball, she'll come in for the Lady Bulldogs. Pass inside Lydia Stanley, kicks it back out to Addie Wright. She drives, tries to get it to Lydia. Lydia chases it down for the Lady Little Johns. Back inside to Lydia Stanley, out Jalen Tolbert at the free throw line, off the board. 18-8, back to a 10-point ball game for the Lady Little Johns. ArcWest Communication, one of our fine sponsors, have an upcoming event. Get the word out by advertising on the ArcWest Community Channel. Channel 3 gives you upcoming community events, school menus and activities, birthday and anniversary wishes, and much more. Video replays bring local sports and other activities straight into your living room. And for your business advertising needs, Channel 3 offers affordable options. For more information on this service, visit our webpage at arcwest.com and click on the TV tab or contact our local customer service office. Summer Imperley with a bucket for the Lady Bulldogs. Makes it a 10-point ball game, 18-10, 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Here in this second period, Sam drives, kicks it out. Stidman try for three, off the mark, goes out of bounds. Now into the ball game comes Bianca Hinosa. 2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining here in this second period. 8-point advantage for the Lady Little Johns, 18-10. Both teams will be shooting free throws on a foul. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 15 seconds as the Lady Little Johns. Taylor Tippin tries to get it in. Gets it in to Lydia Stanley. Down low to Jalen Tolbert. Around the horn, Hallie Rowell drives, called for the offensive foul. Hallie picking up her second personal foul, team foul number 7. Reagan Sanford back into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. 1:46 on the clock as the Lady Little Johns will inbound it. Lydia Stanley, left-hander off the board, makes it the 10-point ball game, 20-10. Sanford tried for three, no good. Lydia Stanley with the rebound for the Lady Little Johns. We're down to 45 seconds remaining here in the opening half of this senior girls basketball game. Hallie Rowell drives, lays it off the glass, makes it a 12-point advantage, 22-10. We're down to 10 seconds remaining. Sanford with a drive in the bucket. Hallie Rowell slings it at the buzzer, no good. Will it go to halftime with the Lady Little Johns leading by 10, 22-12. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this second half of the senior girls basketball action between the visiting Waldron Lady Bulldogs and your Lady Little Johns. Lydia Stanley opens up this half with a bucket, giving the Lady Little Johns a 12-point advantage, 24-12. They went in leading. Lady Bulldogs turn it over. Lady Little Johns on the floor. Number 5, Taylor Tippin. 22 is Hallie Ryle. Number 3 is Lydia Stanley. Number 20 is Addie Wright. 00 is Jalen Tolbert. Whistle line of foul is going to be called against Reagan Sanford. That'll be her third for the Lady Bulldogs. Reagan joined on the floor by number 1, Cadence Espinoza. Number 44 is Haley Stidman. Number 10 is Jessica Ozuna. Number 22 is Summer Imperly. Taylor Tippin knocking down both free throws for the Lady Little Johns. They lead by 14, 26-12. 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in this third period. Jump ball possession arrow stays with the Lady Bulldogs. Double dribble violation, turns it over to the Lady Little Johns. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Pass inside, Jalen Tolbert bounces it off her foot. Lady Bulldogs come away with it, look to push it down. Reagan Sanford pulls up, shot up short. Rebound comes off to Addie Wright of the Lady Little Johns. Addie Wright try for three, no good. Lydia Stanley rebound, her put back, no good. Rebound comes off to Summer Imperly of the Lady Bulldogs. It's tough out there trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost. One of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent John Mansfield, because he will do a free discount double check to make sure you are getting the car insurance discount you deserve, up to 40%. So give John Mansfield a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he is there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call John Mansfield or any of his reliable team members at 479-495-7000. Hallie Ryle try for three, no good. Rebound comes off Lydia Stanley. Her put back, good. 28-12 is your score. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Whistle on the rebound. Going to be a foul called against Haley Stidman. That's her second. Into the ball game, number 23, Bianca Hanosa. And number 5, Molly Richmond for the Lady Bulldogs. Steal by the Lady Bulldogs. Grander Fasteners is proud to be a support of the Little John schools for the last 40 years. They're a manufacturer of engineered products to companies all across the United States in the aerospace, power, oil, and gas industries. They're a second-generation family-owned company built on a strong foundation of good people, quality parts, great customer service, and a great work environment. They have been offering good, solid, lasting careers to employees since 1975. They're not a team, but a family at Grander Fasteners. Hallie Rao picking up her third personal foul for the Lady Little Johns. At the line for the Lady Bulldogs, number 10, Jessica Ozuna. Knocks down 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 28-13, 15-point advantage for the Lady Little Johns. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the third period. Into the ball game for the Lady Little Johns is number 12, Jonna Byram. Foul against Jonna Byram on the floor before this shot. Lady Bulldogs will inbound it. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the third period. Jalen Tolbert. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Sanford of the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the third period. 28-13 is your score. Sanford shot comes up short. Jalen Tolbert there for the Little John rebound. Jalen Tolbert's left-hander up and off the board, good. 30-13. 1:25 remaining here in the third period. Lydia Stanley with the rebound. Off the Lady Bulldog miss. 1 minute remaining here in this third period. Addie right back into the ball game. Hallie Rowell takes a seat for the Lady Little Johns. Inbound pass, Lydia Stanley. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound comes off to the Lady Bulldogs with 45 seconds remaining here in the third period. Shot blocked out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Bulldogs. 31.5 seconds on the clock. Jalen Tobert with the steal for the Lady Little Johns. 20 seconds remaining. Lydia Stanley knocks that shot down. That'll end the third period with the Lady Little Johns leading 32-13. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this fourth period of this senior girls basketball game, where the Lady Little Johns are leading 32-13 over the visiting Lady Bulldogs from Waldron. Lady Little Johns on the floor. Number 3, Lydia Stanley. Number 5, Taylor Tippin. 20 is Addie Wright. Number 22 is Hallie Rowell. And number 12 is Jonna Byram. Lady Bulldogs on the floor. Number 3, Reagan Sanford. Number 44 is Haley Stidman. 23 is Bianca Hanosa. Number 22, Summer Imperly. And number 1 is Cadence Espinoza. Three-point basket by Lydia Stanley makes it 35-13. 7 minutes remaining. Steal by Lydia Stanley. She looks to push it down the floor. Shot up and off the board, 37-13. 24-point lead. Still by Addie Wright, pushes it down to Hallie Rowell. Whistle and a foul will put Hallie at the free throw line for the Lady Little Johns as Reagan Sanford picks up her 4th personal foul. Hallie at the free throw line knocks the first of 2 down into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 10, Jessica Ozuna. Number 5 is Molly Richmond. Number 12 is Katie Stringer. 00 is Ginger Ward. Hallie knocking down the second free throw, 38-13. 6 minutes remaining. Cornwall Funeral Home has been serving Yelk County and the surrounding areas for 4 generations with 2 locations, Danville and Dardanelle. Cornwall Funeral Home has the only on-site crematory in Pope and Yelk County, so your loved one never leaves their care. With on-site cremation ensures you, the family, that the highest standards of care, comfort, and accountability are taken. So call or stop by anytime and visit with one of their staff members about any funeral or cremation questions you may have. Or visit their website at cornwallfuneralhomes.com. Into the ball game for the Lady Little Johns. Number 10 is Allie Bottoms. And number 24 is Crystal Renteria. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Still by the Lady Bulldogs, Ginger Ward. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Lady Bulldogs. They'll inbound it underneath their own basket with 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. steal by Lydia Stanley. She'll pull it out. Lady Little Johns are set up their offense. Ball out of bounds off the Lady Little Johns, 4 minutes, 29 seconds. Allie Bottoms with the rebound for the Lady Little Johns. John Byram shot no good. Rebound off to Jalen Tolbert. Her putback no good. The Lady Bulldogs come out of there with it. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. When you deal with a bank, you want to deal with someone you know and trust. Chambers Bank is just that bank. Chambers Bank is a long-time supporter of the community and is proud to sponsor the Danville Little Johns. Chambers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, serving the area for over 85 years. Into the ball game for the Lady Little Johns, number 44, Evelyn Saros. And number 14, Adeline Brents. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Lady Little Johns. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Whistle on foul. Blocking is the call against John Byram. Katie Stringer at the free throw line for the Lady Bulldogs. Knocks the first of 2 free throws down into the ball game. Number 42. (39-15) is your score. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Crystal Renteria drive, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off, chased down by Ginger Ward of the Lady Bulldogs. Katie Stringer will be back at the free throw line for the Lady Bulldogs. Stringer knocking one of two down at the free throw line, 39-16. A minute and 40 seconds as Crystal Renteria gets it across the midcourt stripe. Crystal Renteria drive shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to the Lady Bulldogs. Allie Bottoms with the rebound for the Lady Little Johns. We're under a minute remaining, 55 seconds. Katie Stringer called for the foul. Lady Little Johns will inbound it on the sideline with 45.3 seconds remaining. Want to thank Lisa Powell for Down to Earth Landscaping for being one of our sponsors tonight. If you've got a landscaping need, you see Lisa working here in town. Stop by and see if she can help you with your landscaping need, whether it be residential, whether it be commercial. Go by and tell her thank you for sponsoring these Lady Little Johns and see what she can do for you. That's Lisa Powell at Down to Earth Landscaping. Crystal Renteria at the free throw line, knocking down both free throws for the Lady Little Johns. Makes it 41-16. We've got 30 seconds remaining here in this senior girls basketball game. Whistle and a foul will put Katie Stringer back at the free throw line for the Lady Bulldogs. Adeline Brents picking up her second personal foul. Saros with the rebound for the Lady Little Johns. Whistle and a foul on the floor. Lady Little Johns will look to inbound it. Pass inside to Cerro, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off the Stringer of the Lady Bulldogs. Long heave at the buzzer, no good. We'll end the ball game with the Lady Little Johns defeating the Lady Bulldogs 41-16.